What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey, and as usual, I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. Now, if y'all don't know by now, we're talking about the top 10 NBA centers. And again, like, centers. I said centers, right? Or did I say centers? My bad. I hope I said centers. It's the accent. I just want to make sure y'all got it. But yeah, we're talking about the centers, okay? So we've talked about the point guards, the shooting guards, the small forwards, the power forwards. Now we got what? The big men, the centers. Exactly. So, top 10, number 10. Y'all know how this goes by now. I got Nikola Vucevic. Now, okay, hear me out. Vuce, yes, he's getting older, right? But he still got good skill to him. He still can still be a solid rebounder and a quality playmaker. Plus, he's not bad as a defender. He can give you some good rim protection. Like, I ain't gonna say he trash. I'm gonna say he's respectable. He's solid. He decent. He good. You know what I mean? But as a scorer too, though, he can score on the block. He can face up game, mid range. Can step out to the 3-point line. Like, Buddy got a nice little repertoire in him. I can't hold you. So again, ladies and gentlemen, number 10, Nikola Vucevic. Like, until some of these bigs start getting a little bit better, a little bit older, a little bit more mature, because again, bigs take about 5 years to develop, to mature. So once that happens for a couple of these guys, then all right, cool, we'll talk about it. But in the meantime, Nikola Vucevic at number 10, I don't think that's that bad. But again, ladies and gentlemen, that I want to hear from y'all what y'all think. Anyways, we're gonna move on up to number 9, which is Isaiah Hartenstein. I did not mean for that to rhyme, but I'm not trying to keep it going. I promise you, it was not scheduled. I'm being genuine right now. But Isaiah Hartenstein at number 9. OKC has a quality center because here's the thing. He's a star in his own role. Nikola Vucevic actually has more skill than Isaiah Hartenstein. But Isaiah Hartenstein does play with a lot of heart. I'm not saying Vuce don't either. But Hartenstein will get a lot of rebounds. He also will play make, and he has better defense than Vuce. And respectably, whatever role, whatever team, like he's on the Celtics, right? I mean, he's not going to be getting the amount of points that he normally would. He's going to have an Isaiah Hartenstein sort of role. So I think Isaiah Hartenstein can flourish a little bit more because of his defensive tenacity. That's just me. All right, again, Vuce has more skill, but they both rebound pretty well. Hartenstein out-rebounds them, gives you similar production in terms of playmaking. So I'm just saying defense, it kind of leans Hartenstein. But again, if you have a gripe with that, I hear you. Let's move on up, though. Number 8, Rudy Gobert. Now, hear me out, right? Rudy's a quality defender. We got to call a spade a spade. Still at this time in the game, he's still a good rim protector. And at times, he will give you about 15 to 20 points a game. The rebounds is where he does it, though, for me. Rebounds and defense. Plus, he's been playing fairly consistently this season, too. Now, I think he's still a little stronger than Isaiah Hartenstein. We can say that Isaiah Hartenstein, yes, he gives you more playmaking. He can match Rudy in terms of scoring. I think Rudy Gobert is still the better rebounder and the better defender. I genuinely do. If you have a gripe with that, I don't know what to hear you. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I think Rudy Gobert could still potentially, I don't think he's going to, but could win a depoy. I don't know if Isaiah Hartenstein is going to win a depoy, respectfully. I genuinely don't. If you think so, cool. But, like, I don't know. But again, Rudy Gobert at number 8. If you have a gripe with that, I'd love to hear why. But we're going to move it on. We're going to keep this pushing and move on up. Number 7, Ivica Zubac. Now, hear me out. I love Zuby, all right? I miss Zuby on my Lakers. It was a wonderful time. I miss it. I genuinely do. I knew he was a double-double machine at that point in time, ladies and gentlemen. I was just waiting for it to happen. And that's what he still is. And I think on the Pacers squad, it could be a little interesting. Paired with Pascal Siakam, paired with Tyrese Halliburton, you get a nice little half-court game or transition. I think some things about to happen for Vuce. I mean, for Zuby. Because, again, we've seen Zuby work with a pass-first point guard. Well, he's supposed to be. James Harden, he was working real well with Zuby. Tyrese Halliburton can do very similarly. He's more of a pass-first point guard than James Harden is. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, Ivica Zubac still gives you double-doubles, still can play make a little bit, defends pretty well, and gets you, like I said, a bunch of rebounds. Because the man does breathe double-doubles. But if you have a problem with Zuby being number 7, okay, cool. I hear it. But I want to know where y'all rank all these guys. But we're going to move on up. Number 6, Kristaps Porzingis. Listen, the unicorn, when healthy, is arguably better than some of these players that I'm going to list off. But I respectfully have to put him at number 6. Because, again, some of these players do a little bit more than Kristaps. Now, Kristaps can score pretty well at a decent clip. He can stretch the floor out, 7'3", 7'2", can defend pretty well, solid rim protector. When he's healthy, he's very helpful. Like, if he can remain healthy for the playoffs, the Warriors and him have something. They can have something. They can make some things a little interesting. Kristaps Porzingis, like I said, he scores a little bit better than everybody that we have on this roster so far. Defends at a similar-ish level. He does not rebound the same. He does not play make. But, again, his scoring is by far better than everybody. So, again, when I'm looking at it, I got to say the margin is that wide. And coupled with the defense, yeah, Kristaps at number 6. We got to have it there. Now, number 5. Jalen Duren, right? All-star this season, well-deserved. Well-deserved. The man is strong as an ox, and it is ridiculous. Like, the brother is strong, okay? He's young, too, thoroughbred. Like, it's ridiculous. And he's just a walking double-double. Like, if he were to ever get a reliable, consistent mid-range, I'm talking about one of them Jones like KG. Not KD, KG, Kevin Garnett. If you get one of them, it could be interesting. It could be interesting. And a quality defender. Really good rim protector. Like, I mean, I ain't going to lie to you. I would be very curious to see how he does against Jokic. Jokic would win out of this just because he has skill, right? But, like, Jalen Duren would be able to throw some strength at him, though. So I'd be curious if he tires out, Jokic meaning. Because Jalen Duren kind of strong. And they about the same height. So that would be an interesting one. But Jalen Duren, number 5. One of the younger players on this list. That's kind of scary when you think about it because he has a solid ceiling. And sometimes I question, should I keep him behind number 4, which is called Anthony Towns. Now, Cat was an all-star this season, right? Some people are wondering why. I understand it, right? Both of you wondering why and why he was an all-star. Cat is a center that you can question if he should be a power forward or not, but either way, he's been slated as a center. Stretch 5, can play make a little bit. We can question his defense, but respectfully, his offense surpasses all of these guys. Every single last one of them. And, it's by a very sizable margin, personally. Plus, he can rebound with the best of them. And again, his playmaking, it ain't that far off from like a Vucevic or a Hartenstein. So, like, for me personally, Karl Anthony Towns at number 4. I don't think that's that bad. Now, it's going to be funny, too, because number 3 and number 2 I can interchange. But it's funny because when we talking about everybody healthy, there can be arguments made for either of these players. But Victor Wembanyama is number 3 for me. Now, again, this was his all-star year. I know y'all wonder who's number 2, who's number 1. But Wemby, for me, ladies and gentlemen, he still is trying to figure it out. Remember, he's about 7'5", right? Easily one of the taller players in the league. The most agile player at that height. League leader in blocks. Like, the man is still young in the game. And when he gets stronger the way Giannis did in like year 4, maybe year 5, I'm thinking year 4, but possibly year 5, that's when we're going to really see some stuff happen. And he's already doing some stuff right now. But Wemby still got to get a little bit stronger because, respectfully, these other guys can kind of get him off his spot. And sometimes that kind of derails what you're trying to do. Like some of the games, he seems out of it. He shoots low percentages because he can't really get the right footing. Again, he's taller than everybody. So he should be able to get 25 every night. Not just average it, but every night. And I get it. Sometimes you can't get 25. I hear you. But he shouldn't have like single-digit games unless he's injured. Because, again, he has that much skill. So, again, he got a little bit of work to do. He got a little bit of work. But he can match Cat in terms of scoring. Much better defender. Playmaking, depends on the day. Rebounding, I might lean Wemby. I might. But, again, you got a gripe with that? All right, cool. I hear you. I'm curious where you want Wemby to go. Just like Cat. But we're going to hang going up to number 2, which I feel like this one's going to get the most controversy. But Joel Embiid. All right, hear me out. Just hear me out. Just hear me out, right? Because, yes, Joel Embiid is consistently injured, okay? I hear you. When healthy, though, and kind of sort of when he's still injured, weirdly enough, he does give you about 30 points a game. He does give you about 11 to 12 rebounds, maybe 10. 8 to 12, I'll say 8 to 12. That's a solid range. And he's been up in the assists. Like, I got to give him credit. He's been up in the assists. And the man has been a very good shot, like rim protector. Like, very good shot blocker. So, again, when healthy, easily number 2. And when he about 70, 80%, I wonder how healthy he was when he dropped 71 on Wemby. I'm just saying. Like, or 70 on Wemby. I'm just saying. Like, was he 100% at that time? Because, again, the man is still about, 280? Shem1. And nimble. Got good touch. Excellent scoring. Did y'all hear me when I said he dropped 70 plus? Like, come on now. And got good defense, too. Ladies and gentlemen, Joel Embiid was healthy, especially is number 2 for me. And when injured, depending on how injured, is still arguably number 2. Until Wemby get a little stronger, then we can have another conversation. But in the meantime, we're going to go up to number 1 now. If you got a gripe, let me know. I'd love to hear it. But number 1, obviously, Jackson Hayes. No, I'm joking. I'm disrespectful. He's on my team. Shout out Jackson. You're a solid backup big man, right? But number 1, Nikola Jokic. Now, he was an all-star, okay? He did not play more than 5 minutes, and that was because due to injury, right? Hear me out, though. Jokic is easily the best center in the game. We already know that. Offensively, what he brings to the table, I know I mentioned Domantas Sabonis at one point in time, right? And you're wondering, well, why shouldn't he have been higher? Nikola Jokic is actually able to shoot the ball a lot better and way more efficiently than Domantas Sabonis. Plus, he can actually guard the rim a little bit better than Domantas does, or at least has. And he's actually a better defensive player, in my opinion. He's able to steal the ball a little bit better than Domantas. I don't know what to tell you. The man has been, he's been on a tear. Like, people think he should have won 3 MVPs in a row. I don't, but again, some people do. But he at least earned the right for people to say that, though. Like, I can give them that. Like, he earned the right to be MVP each season. Just like some of the people did too, though. But Nikola Jokic, best center in the game, respectfully, if he's healthy, and if Aaron Gordon comes back healthy, there's a real chance that we could see the Nuggets in the finals, ladies and gentlemen, because he is that dangerous. He is that dangerous. So again, Nikola Jokic, number 1 as a center. I don't think that was really that tough, right? That's a solid no-brainer. Now keep in mind, if you have some gripes with any of the players that I mentioned, I do have some honorable mentions, right? Like Derek Lively, Jared Allen, Alex Sarr, Mitchell Robinson, Walker Kessler, Donovan Clingan, Zach Edey, Derek Queen, Nicholas Claxton, Mark Williams, DeAndre Ayton, Kel Ware, Wendell Carter Jr., Brooke Lopez, Andre Drummond. We got some honorable mentions. All right, cool. So if you feel like any of those guys are better centers than the ones that I mentioned, then I would love to hear your thoughts. And please comment below. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that does conclude the end of the episode. So please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, tell anyone who's anyone about the show. My name is Trey. I'm the host of Get a Bucket. I hope you are all having a good one. Take care.